Imagine standing in a wide, windy desert canyon in New Mexico. The ground is dry, the sun is hot, and the huge stone walls rise up all around you. This is a Chaco Canyon. Over 1000 years ago, this empty desert was the bustling center of the massive ancient world. A group of Native American people known as the Ancestral Puebloans turned this harsh valley into a thriving city, filled with massive buildings, busy trade roads, and deep mysteries. They were master builders. Without using horses, wheels, or metal tools, they carried thousands of heavy pine logs from mountains over 50 miles away. They used these logs and millions of cut stones to build what we call the great houses. These were not just regular homes, they were giant apartment-like complexes. The biggest one, called Pueblo Botino, rose 5 stories high and had over 600 rooms. Until the late 18th century, these were the largest building ever constructed in North America. The people of Chaco were also incredible scientists. They built their massive stone towns to line up perfectly with the movement of the sun and the moon. On the longest and shortest days of the year, the solstices, the morning sun would strike exact spot on their walls and rock art like a giant natural clock. They also built a huge network of straight, wide roads that spread out for hundreds of miles across the desert, connecting Chaco Canyon to over 200 other communities. Chaco was a major trading hub and a sacred place. People traveled far away to meet here, bring gifts, and hold religious ceremonies. Archaeologists have dug up prayers that prove just how far their trade reached. They found beautiful turquoise jewelry, bright feathers from tropical parrots, and even jars with traces of the Mexican chocolate. People gathered in large round underground rooms called caves. But by the year 12th century, the bustling city fell completely silent. A long, terrible dry spell called a drought hit the region, making it almost impossible to grow corn or find water. The Chaco people left their great stone cities behind and moved to new areas. Today, modern Pueblo tribes like the Hopi and Zuni still consider Chaco Canyon a sacred homeland. The massive stone walls still stand under the desert sky, reminding us of the brilliant people who built a world out of the desert sand. Today, Chaco Canyon is protected as a National Historical Park and is UNESCO World Heritage Site. This means it is recognized as a treasure that belongs to the whole world, just like the pyramids of Egypt or the Great Walls of China. Chaco Canyon is so far away from big, bright cities, so it is an official international dark sky park. The night sky there looks exactly the same as it did to the ancient builders over 1,000 years ago, crowded with millions of bright stars and the glowing Milky Way. So it is very important to remember that story of Chaco did not truly end when the people moved away. The descendants of the Chaco peoples, the modern Pueblo and Navajo peoples, still visit the canyon today to honor their ancestors and keep their traditions alive.